Welcome guys, Coach Jaden here. I have Coach Mel with me and Coach Janine. So today we're going to take you through a 7-minute bed stretch. Alright, so we're going to be using this box here as demo. So we're going to start off in our pigeon position. Okay, now to get into that pigeon position, you're going to go ahead and bring that leg across your body like so. Okay, and then from there you're going to leave your leg on the top, and then your opposite leg in the back is going to come down to the floor and go. Okay. So with this pigeon stretch, we're going to be looking for a couple things, right? Making sure that your leg is across the body like so. Okay, your opposite leg is down on the ground, nice and straight. Now what Coach Jean has here is a really deep stretch, right? She's really sinking that butt down towards the ground. Whereas Coach Mel, she's more parallel to the bed. Okay, now you guys can also get into a deeper stretch if you want to lean your body forward like what Coach Jean is doing. Okay? Or like what Coach Mel is doing, she's staying nice and straight up to the top. Okay, we're holding this for 1 minute, so make sure you guys don't forget to breathe. Alright, so make sure you guys are breathing through this. And every single time you breathe, try to get a little bit deeper into the stretch as well. Alright, so again, 2 different variations right here of that pigeon pose. Good, and we got 15 seconds left. Alright, so as we go through all these exercises, we're going to keep it on one leg, okay? And then after that, we're going to switch it to the other side. Alright, so you guys feeling these in the glutes as well too?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Alright, good. 5 more seconds, that's where we want to feel it, right? Stretching out the glutes and rest. Alright, you guys can take that leg off, shake it out. Alright, next one, take that same leg and now we're going to dig the heel into the box. This one's going to hit more of the hamstrings here and go. Okay, so leg is nice and straight. Level 2, Coach G can push her body forward, bring her hands to the outside of her feet. Level 1, Coach Mel can stay more upright. Okay, she's kind of resting her hands by her quad and by her knee. Right? And as you guys start to feel better, right, you guys can kind of slowly inch your way forward as much as possible. Way to go. Good. So you guys can kind of play with your foot position as well too. You guys can point your toes up, point your toes forward, right? Whatever works best for you. Normally when you point the toes up, you will feel a little bit of a deeper stretch in those hamstrings, all right? 30 more seconds. Make sure you guys are breathing through this. And notice their plant leg too. So both Coach Janine and Coach Mel, their plant leg is straight on the floor. Their foot is nice and flat. Good. Way to go. All right, 15 seconds. Now, if you find that your bed is a little bit too high, right, just find something a little bit shorter. Use a stool, okay? Or you can use like your wall or something that's a little bit shorter than your bed, and you guys can sink yourself into this position right here. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, now easily what they're gonna do is they're now gonna rotate facing forward. Now this is gonna get more of the groin area here. Same thing, and go. Okay. So now they're just going to sink nice and low. So what they can do is they can kind of sit into this nice side lunge position. And the deeper that they sit, the more of a stretch that they're going to get. Okay. What they can also do is play around with their foot position. Right. So like Coach Jean has her foot down, she has her foot up. Same with Coach Mel. So where do you guys feel this when you guys hit this side?
Okay. When my foot's up, I feel it in my hamstring, so in the back of my leg.
And then if she were to turn her foot down,
I feel it in her thigh.
Foot, I have a hip lock right here and I can't get down any further.
Yeah, I think it depends where you're tight.
Perfect, right? So that's why I use this time to kind of play around with it, right? We're about 20 more seconds, right? So maybe if you're more tighter in the hamstring, right, point your toes up. Okay, if you find that maybe in the groin areas where you struggle with, then point your foot down and make it parallel to the bed, all right? Good, 5 more seconds here, right? They can bend that opposite knee, sitting their weight down, staying nice and low, and rest. All right, all we're gonna do is that we're just gonna switch sides. All right, so we can go ahead, shimmy over, crisscross. All right, we go back to that pigeon now. All right, so opposite leg, we got that pigeon. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So now we're gonna even out those legs here. Remember, right, same thing as what we did in the beginning. Right, we're just switching the leg here now. And again, you have your toes planted into the ground, your foot comes up and across your body like so. Okay, you're gonna rest your knee and then your leg right on the top of your bed. Okay, getting a little bit of your quad on there as well too. There you go, but you kind of want to let your hips hang off the edge of the bed. Okay, nice shot, good, 30 more seconds, right? So Janine is leaning hers forward, Coach Mel is staying nice and upright. Okay, if you find that these positions are a little bit challenging, right, make sure you continue to breathe through them, all right? It's a 1-minute hold, okay, so we're staying here for quite a while. Now if you find that getting through this full 1 minute is a little bit challenging, that's okay, right? That's why you guys can do this exercise video over and over again and see how well you improve over time. All right, 5 more seconds left. Good job, you guys. and rest. All right, go ahead, shake that leg out. Now you're gonna take that same leg, right? Put your heel into the bed. Okay, pointing your toes up and go. See, so this one's gonna hit more of the hamstring here now. So what Coach Mel is doing, right? She has her hands by her knee, by her quad area. Coach knees going all the way forward, pulling on the edge of her foot. And there we go. Every single time you guys exhale, try to lean a little bit more forward every single time. There you go. Way to go, you guys. But notice how they keep their back nice and straight too, so they're moving through their hips as well. And as you guys have either your hand hooked around your foot or hand on the bed, try to crawl forward a little bit more, lengthening the spine as well too. Nice work, you guys. Almost there. 20 more seconds. Keep breathing through this pose right here, getting a good hamstring stretch. Nice job. Feeling good, you guys?
Yes.
Perfect. Much needed. 10 more seconds.
It's tight.
Right, so after a really grueling boot camp or Fit Forever workout, right, do this and rest. Okay, so shake it out. Next one, right, so now you're gonna pivot, right, turn your shoulder blades forward, facing forward, and go. Okay. So remember, this one, you guys can play around with the height difference, right? If you wanna stay upright, you guys can do that. If you guys have more of that flexibility, like what Coach Jean has, she can sink a little bit lower into that side lunge while keeping their heels dug into the bed. Okay, and if you're looking at their foot position, right, they can rotate it up and down. You know, based off of what Coach Lee and Coach Mel were saying, right, if the foot is pointed face up, get a little bit more hamstring. If you kind of rotate your foot down so that it's parallel to the bed, you get a little bit more of the groin and inside thigh area. So again, really do play around with this. Find what works for you. Or find what areas that you're tight in. This one can be easily modified, right? Coach Mel's sinking deeper and deeper, right? So she started at the very top of the beginning of this round, and notice how deep she's getting down here in that stretch. 15 seconds, almost there. Way to go, you guys. And then we got one more after this to cap off your stretch video, all right? 5 more seconds left. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right? So last one, we're gonna go into a down dog. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and place your hands on the edge of your bed. Okay, crawling your feet back as far as feels comfortable. From there, you're gonna push your butt back, all right, and go. Okay, so butt is pushed back, legs are straight down, all right? And you're basically having your hands on the top of your bed here. Okay, and what you're gonna think about doing is kind of pushing down, pushing your chest down to the ground. You're really gonna feel your lats open up. Okay, you're gonna feel your lats open up, your chest open up as well too. And as you're in this position as well, you're gonna get a good stretch in the hamstrings and in those glutes as well. Okay? And what Coach Janine is doing here, right? So notice how she's kind of moving side to side, right? You can do that as well. You can kind of shift levels, going up and down too. Just find the areas that need work. Okay? And what Coach Mel is doing right now, right? She's pedaling her feet. So getting a little bit of that calf and hamstring stretch in there as well too. Now Coach Janine is twisting her body as well. All right, so you guys can do a lot of different stuff with this position. 10 more seconds here, almost there, guys. Way to go. 3, 2, 1, and time. Right, that is your bed stretch. Now make sure you guys do this stretch right after every boot camp or Fit Forever workout. And remember, do it right after because you guys are going to be warm, right? And you guys can stretch a little bit deeper every single time, right? I'm Coach Jaden, Coach Janine, Coach Mel. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.